Hey gorgeous people, today we are going to review this set of 52 colors from the Meiliang watercolor set, which is accompanied by Paul Rubens. I will swatch each and every one of these delicious colors out, and then we'll be using this paint to paint this painting for you. And this painting is from this book called The Little Flower Recipe Book. You might know this book, but it's from this beautiful reference. I had a lot of fun painting, reviewing, so let's jump right into the video. We are going to be reviewing this watercolor set. It's called Meiliang Solid Watercolor, 52 colors. And this is by the company Paul Rubens. So Paul Rubens was so kind to send me these watercolors to try and these paper to review and test. And I'm so excited because, you know, I love my products and supplies. So let's go ahead and open the box. Oh my gosh, how pretty is this? I'm already looking at this gorgeous box. Oh, it's a little bit dented here, but I guess that could happen on transit. Nevertheless, it is a gorgeous blue box. And if I'm not wrong, it comes in different colored boxes. So it comes in purple and blue, that's right. So you can choose a purple or blue box, and they sent me the blue box. So let's open it up. So according to the company, Meiliang is considered their student grade paints to Paul Rubens. However, they're telling me that it is actually really high quality. So yeah, I'm very excited to find out today. So firstly, it actually comes with a couple of really cool stuff. It comes with a pencil, H pencil, a little size 6, say size 5 round, and also, what's this here? It's a pigment liner. So yeah, we're gonna give this all a go, and also a little sponge, which I don't usually use, but maybe it's just to dab the color. It also comes with this set of paper, a little set of watercolor paper, and it might be the same as this Paul Rubens cold press, but it's nice that it comes with the paper as well. So this is the paint. Right now it's covered in this plastic thing, and the colors look pretty cool. It looks quite vibrant and solid. Let's open it up. What I'll do is I'll lift this. That wasn't too hard. Okay. Pardon me for my little sniffles today. Okay, so what else does it come with? It has this. Oh, it's actually a little swatch card, and it also comes with a little pamphlet with the color information. And it also has all the pigment colors as well. So if you are into pigment colors and wanting to know what colors they are, it provides the pigment color, which is pretty cool. Okay, this set is $32 US regular price, but I'm told there's a discount now, there's a sale. So when this video comes out, which I hope will be tomorrow, the sale is still on. So go check it out. It's 44% off. So I think with the sale, it's a really good price. But you know, even without the sale, it's still good. So anyway, let's start swatching. Okay, so white. White is a very interesting color to swatch because obviously I'm going to be painting white on white. So far it comes down very creamy. I actually do like it. Okay, that was white. Then champagne yellow. I actually really am quite impressed by how creamy and buttery it feels. Oh, and it lays on really nice and thick. So I'm just doing a swatch cut here. I can't actually do the whole value scale stuff, but I'm gonna do this really quickly so that I will actually have filled up my swatch card. Apricot, so I've done pale orange apricot. Apricot's gorgeous. It's a very nice pinky skin tone. New gamboge. Okay, this is nuts. I don't know how this is student grade because I've painted with student grade paints before, and this is very pigmented. Yellow deep, permanent yellow deep. Okay, natural yellow. Natural yellows like a yellow ochre. Simply gorgeous. Orange. Oh. Permanent orange. Okay, so 52 colors, meaning... Okay, permanent orange is actually quite transparent, which I appreciate because a lot of the oranges that I have are a bit too opaque. All right, this is lemon yellow, exactly as how you would want lemon yellow to be. Perfect. I already love the ranges of yellows and oranges. Okay, let's go down to yellow-green. I like yellow-green. It's very leafy green color I would use for sure. Lime green. Okay, I'm actually really amazed by how quickly I'm doing this already. I thought it would take me forever to do this swatch, but because it's so easy to grab the pigment, I am quite impressed. So that was olive green. And I don't even have a chance to do like the gradation stuff yet. I'm just swatching them. Grass green, which is like a pastel green if you ask me, more than grass green. I don't use pastel colors a lot at the moment, but it's good to have it in your palette if you like pastel stuff. This is permanent green, so it's a very primary green, which is a good to mix with other kinds of colors to get a nice green, leafy green. I love this jewel viridian. It's very like emerald green. Okay, now where am I? Phthalo green blue. Phthalo green blue. Very similar to viridian. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't get lost. Hooker's green dark. I think I will like this. I just know I would. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Like I said, I have not a chance to see how it works in a more transparent way, but I like it already. No way, cobalt teal. Now, this is a color that often when you just buy it alone as in a tube can be quite expensive. They're always in like the series 5 or something. And that is beautiful. Okay, deep turquoise. So this is more of that teal-y turquoise. I love that. Now, marine blue. Oh, now this is kind of turquoisey, if you ask me. Okay. Cornflower blue. Oh my gosh. Whenever I see this kind of blue, it's more like a lavender. It reminds me of like lavender flowers, lilacs, sky blue. This is a cerulean blue, I would call it. Okay, manganese blue, Nova. Ooh, I love it. It's very Prussian-y kind of thing, which is a cool dark blue. I like that. Okay, next, cobalt. This feels very opaque. Oh my God, that's so creamy and gorgeous. Ultramarine, which is the blue that is warmer blue. Okay, by the way, this brush is also very nice. It's obviously very springy, very pointy. It's got a shorter handle than usually I'm used to, but it also has that little edge here, which is really good for scratching, scratching out veins and stuff, which we might try later. Okay, Prussian blue. Delicious. I love my Prussian blue. Indigo. I use indigo a lot. It's very dark, but like you say, see, let me just lift a bit of that color up, and then that is how. Okay, Payne's Gray. I do use Payne's Gray a whole lot. It's crazy. I feel like this palette is made for me. It is. Okay, Carmine Rose. Oh. Okay, now This is definitely lavender. Purpley, very feminine purple, rose pink. Ooh, yes. So you have a couple of pastels here, yeah? This green, this one, and this one. That's really a pastel. Peach blossom. Very similar to rose pink, but I guess it's more peachy than rosy. Okay, and then red rose. Now, this is the color I will probably use most often. It's your permanent rose kind of thing. If I look at the swatch card, yes, PV19, that's right. So this is the PV19, permanent rose or queen rose. Actually, the next one is queen rose. Okay, so queen rose. Ah, pretty, pretty. So the one above is more magenta-y and this one's more pinky, I suppose. Yeah, so this one's got a bit of PV1, PV19. This is PV19. All right, next, I've got lavender purple. Wow, they just have so many shades of this gorgeous lavender purple thing. I like it, I like it. Okay, and then lilac. Okay, now bright purple. It says bright purple. Oh, okay, so it's more like mauve. I'm trying to lift some of that color up to see the purple. Okay, there we go. And then we've got deep purple. That's more of a dioxazine purple, probably. And then we have dioxazine purple, sorry. Yeah, all the purples, very dark. Okay, I'm gonna lift some of that color. Beautiful for mixes. All right, we're almost there. That was quick. Let's go the last row. We've got organic vermilion, which is a gorgeous orangey red, a warm red. Then we have scarlet, extremely similar to vermilion. Permanent red, which is your primary red. Lipstick fire engine red. I'm not a fan of this red because it's a bit too primary, but it's good to have it. Carmine, I like a carmine. This is a nice sort of cooler red. Okay, now we're going to the earth tones. Dark brown. That feels like a sienna. Okay, fired gold ochre. Where are we? Just making sure it's correct. Fire ochre. Yes. This one. Fired golden ochre. Oh, wow. Okay, this one feels like dragon's blood. Like a really brown, reddish brown. And then the next one, Indian red. Feels more opaque-y, but it could be transparent, yeah. Then we have burnt brown, which is the burnt umber, which is so good. These are your stems and bark color. And then we've got raw umber, raw umber. Oh, wow. I need to use this color more often. So dark, so sexy. Then we've got ivory black. Yep, nice. Black. Then we have coral black. Interesting. So it looks darker on the swatch that day. Yeah, so ivory black here feels like a brownish black, and then coal black, sorry, not coral, coal black is exactly what you imagine coal would be like charcoal, really dark charcoal black, which is great for, sometimes you need a bit of charcoal. Okay, and then we have gold, brilliant, and silver. Oh my God, oh my God. Okay, I just gotta say how, okay, let me put this down. All right, so I just gotta say how impressed I am just swatching these. When Paul Rubens wrote to me and say that these were going to be student grade paints and whether I wanted to review them, I had my reservations because, you know, I didn't want to be painting with less superior paints. But so far, so good. And I also love that they didn't have too many metallics because I'm not actually a fan of jeweled or metallics or pearlescent type of thing. And all of the 52 colors here are actually very usable colors that anyone would use. All right, so now I am going to paint something with this and I want to see exactly how it will feel on application. Let's do that. I just got this gorgeous book from the library called the Little Flower Recipe Book. It is actually a spin-off from the original flower recipe book that is also beautiful and popular. And I haven't actually looked through that one yet, but I found this one in the library and I said, I am going to borrow it. And I've seen a few wonderful floral artists paint from this as well. So as you can imagine, they're all just mini florals, mini arrangement. And what I love about floral arrangement is that you can pick an arrangement that has all the colors that you want to try out. So I'm gonna pick one that has almost all the color of the rainbow, so I can just try to paint with most of these colors. Like, I'm gonna try. I don't think I will actually be able to use all 52 colors. The painting will look a little bit insane as well. So, okay, this is it. Actually, I'm going to paint the cover page, or rather, yeah, almost like the first arrangement that we see. It's made out of, there's daffodils, pansies, bleeding hearts, some tulips, some white flowers, and a very simple vase on a surface. And if you want to see me paint more flowers from this book, in my Patreon bonus tutorial this month, I will be painting 3 more from this book in one tutorial using this set of paints. So go check out my Patreon. My bonus Patreon, sorry, I can't say the word. My exclusive bonus Patreon tutorial comes out 2nd Tuesday of each month. So right after this, I will be painting a couple more bouquets. All right, so gonna get my Paul Rubens watercolor paper. Okay, this is cold press. It's not cotton. Yes, it's not 100% cotton, it's cellulose. And I just wanna give it a go. And I'll link all of this in the description below. I'm gonna start with the daffodils. So I'm gonna mix this cadmium yellow with quite a bit of water to get a nice, maybe a touch of yellow ochre there. So because I'm not using my regular paint, watercolor paper, it might not flow as smoothly, but this is a review video, so I'm reviewing the paper. For cellulose paper, it feels nice. It's toothy. It's cottony. Sorry, not cottony, but okay, I'm going to grab some of this permanent yellow deep, which is really a warm orange, to just very loosely pull out some of that trumpet of the daffodils. Okay. Okay, now I'm actually gonna confess something to you. I have never painted pansies before. Yes. All right, so I might not know what I'm doing. Pansies are one of those flowers that have always, I don't know, I've just not had any inspiration or urge to paint them. I see a lot of beautiful pansies out there painted by beautiful watercolor artists, but I'm never, so I'm probably gonna just do my own version. And this first one here, I am dipping into this one here, Cornflower Blue, because I love this blue. It's a bit dirty now because I think a bit of that yellow that I've been using had dripped in. So I am doing this pansy for the first time, and I'm actually trying to get a light blue going. However, and then I'm gonna drop some yellow right in the middle there, as I can see. And I'm going to grab a very dark purple, maybe a bit of this dioxazine purple, and just bleed some of that on the edges of my petals. And it might go a bit cray, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm gonna do the other two pansies now, the yellow ones. So same with a bit of that cat yellow. Okay, like again, this is insane, the pigment, that just one tiny touch brings out so much color. So this set I really recommend it already. I mean, I haven't even finished using it, and they're not paying me to say this. They've only given me the product for free, but that doesn't guarantee that I'm gonna endorse it. But I'm already telling you, it is worth it. Dropping some of that burnt umber into that pansy there, and then trying to mark out another pansy down here. Okay, it looks like a blubber's mess right now, but it is okay. And I just realized I don't have much space for the vase. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. I have some like little lilac-y things at the bottom, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into lilac. This pastel-y lilac color, and get some lighter hue going, washing off my paint off my brush, and then going into a bit of that cornflower blue and mixing it up to make different tones of this lilac. And then maybe a little bit of Prussian. Okay, so obviously I am unfamiliar with where all the colors are, so the flow isn't as flowy as usual flow. I mean, I'm not in my usual flow. What am I saying? You know what I mean. I want to go on to the bleeding heart now. I'm going to get my Quin Rose and mix a little bit of vermilion. Ah, gorgeous. All right, and I'm going to just bleeding heart up this way. So I'm just going to like dabbing my brush to create a downward kind of bleeding heart. There's one more right here. Beautiful composition. The beautiful thing about these floral books is that the composition is always such a great way to learn from. Oh no, I dropped some burnt umber into that. That's okay. So just dragging that stem out and connecting each stem to each bleeding heart petal. Oh, you just love that name, bleeding heart. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to paint these whitish, oh sorry, purpley white tulips. So I need my Payne's Gray. Where is the Payne's Gray? Aha, third row, this one here, okay. That does not look like Payne's Gray. This Payne's Gray is rather bluish, so I will instead go to my ivory black, and I'm gonna dilute my ivory black till it's very, very watery to get a white. Okay, maybe a tad of that Payne's Gray. Okay, so first tulip here, and then another one. So I'm trying to maybe grab a tad of that pink, actually. I apologize for my sniffles. That's just me in the mornings in general. Okay, a bit more. All right, this is me not used to purple pastel colors. But I don't know, this might look nice to you. Okay, so let's go in with some greens now. I'm gonna grab this yellow green, which I like, mix it up with a bit of that olive green, more of that yellow green. And I'm gonna pull down my first stem from this beautiful tulip, and one more down here, and one more down here. And then I have these gorgeous like white flowers, filler flowers. And for the white flowers, again, I'm just going to use my dirty water and just dab, touching a bit of that green stem as I dab my way into the bouquet. I haven't forgotten about this pansy yet. It needs to have a bit of that brown center. So I'm gonna just, it's cool. That worked. I'm feeling like that should be some kind of a darker shadow, Prussian blue, Payne's Gray thingy going on here, a touch of purple. So this, just to give a bit of touch of definition. Cool. And then we're missing a stem for this bleeding heart. I'm gonna put in a yellow center here. And just a touch more greens, leaves coming up this way and that. So obviously I have not used all of the colors, but you know what? I'm just really, really happy with how beautiful it looks. Like, considering I did not use any my cotton paper. All right, so now I'm gonna add like the vase, and obviously did not leave a lot of room for the vase. But I show you how I can fix that. Well, I'm not gonna fix it. I'm just gonna draw half the vase. Yeah, as in I'm just gonna put in what I can. Okay, so just gray, Prussian blue, kind of. I'm trying to get a gray, a nice gray going, but I'm struggling a little bit as I'm mixing the colors as we go. All right, I think that's okay. A bit too gray. Soak some of that water out. The vase is more shadowy on that side, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna pull it out to this side, the water. A lot of bleeding happening here and there, but I think that's okay. Now I'm gonna actually just turn this brush around and, oh, that's kind of cool. All right, this paper, right, although it's not cotton, I'm impressed by how long it stayed dry for me. And I'm also impressed by how it's drying up quite nicely and not in such a weird way. And I've used quite a lot of water. I really use quite a wet brush to go around this. All right, the final bit here is my top flower actually has specks of purple in it. So I'm just going to dip a tiny bit of this purple here, bright purple, which actually maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have mixed it a little bit with this one here. Okay, so this is what happens when you don't mix a brown and a purple. All right, brown and purple mix. Yes, I much prefer that. Excuse me. So this is one of those tulips that have all these beautiful variegated. Okay. So I realized that I should have pulled out some of that middle bits of, so maybe I'll do that now. Okay, so I'm just gonna wet the middle of this pansy and then turn my brush around and pull out these veins. Cute. Very cute. All right, that's it. Oh, I really had a lot of fun trying out these paints and this paper. I honestly recommend it for sure. If you are just wanting to try out different colors, wanting to experiment, you don't want to spend a lot of money, super affordable. They're on sale now. Definitely go get it. All right, ciao. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my mailing list, and my Patreon details are below in the description. And in the next Patreon bonus tutorial, I'll be painting 3 more bouquets from this book. It's coming out next week, so I hope to see you in there. Otherwise, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video.